Thank you, Malik. Listen, it could be a good day. If anything follows me here, I was at the
Let's meet today's starting lineups, brought to you by THG Transport. First, for the Morgan State Lady Bears. Starting at forward, 6-foot freshman, number 23, Fatima Black. Also at forward, 6-foot freshman, number 15, Aya Ponder. At guard, 5'7" junior, number 5, Adita Brisker. Also at guard, 5'6" senior, number 4, Asia McCullough. And also at guard, 5'3" junior, number 3, Jania Henson. The head coach of the Lady Bears is Ed Davis. He's assisted by Daniel Robinson, Don Chance Graham, and James Smith.
My track record so clean, they come with me. I'm from getting too flat. It's too late cause I'm here standing. I know that I'm next. So you talking we team. Tell them I'm gonna make a post. Keep it close. OG so proud of me. We dropping out with me. Sometimes you can't control. When I'm ready so. I don't clear the rooms. Yeah, just listen to me.
We'll be there following Delaware State. Vermont, Germany, our colleague for Morgan State will be down there. We'll bring you as much of the action in the MEAC tournament as we possibly can. Fraser Robinson is going to be at center court for the tip for Delaware State. On the other side, Kia Ponder, the 6-foot freshman. She controls the opening tip, gets it off. Fatima Black. Right side. Idiot Brisker with the ball. Ponder opens it up with a shot, a jumper for Morgan State. Makes it 2-0 in favor of the Bears. Hornets bringing it down. It'll be Janasia Law at the guard spot, sending it on the right side to Alexis Moraney. She sends it back out top of the key to Robinson. Unique Miller out at the point also. Goes left side now to Siani Sanchez Oliver. Off to Janasia Law. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to put it up there. And the shot clock is going to run out on the Hornets. That's been a problem for them all year. Trying to get the ball inside. Possible shots from outside, but they really want to try to work it inside. It's not a three-point shooting team for the most part, but just a lack of awareness of the shot clock. Looking down when they should have been looking up, and getting some yelling from the bench and the fans as well. They'll work it around. And for Morgan State, Ashia McCullough with a jumper, missing. Bring it down to the other end. Delaware State unable to score as they put it up on a layup. The rebound comes down to Morgan State. Janiah Henson on the left side gets it off to Brisker. Brisker with a jumper, 1 at 3, wouldn't go. Unique Miller steps in front and takes the loose ball rebound. She'll give it to Law. Law brings it down and loses it. A steal by Morgan State. Easy layup missed by Janiah Henson, and now the loose ball underneath. Finally grabbed by Delaware State. And the Hornets will call a timeout here with 8:15 left in the first quarter. The official sponsors of HSRN are American Spirit Federal Credit Union, Symphony Potato Chips, Fred Drake Automotive, B2L29 Premium Alkaline Water, America's Mortgage Coach John Millett, the Alley Group Insurance Agency, and the Little Creek Fire Company.
Join our team. Citadel Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Citadel Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Holmes, Stroke Clinical Nurse Specialist at Bay Health, Chair of the Delaware Stroke System of Care Committee, and Board President of the Delaware American Heart and Stroke Association. I am also a proud DSU alumna. Stroke disproportionately affects African Americans. I am driven to educate my community regarding the prevention and/or control of risk factors such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity. I'm Kimberly Holmes, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Alexis Moraney will inbound the ball for Delaware State. They break out and they'll send it into Sienna Sanchez Oliver. She's in the backcourt. Pressure put on there. They work it across to the Unique Miller. Now back to Sienna Sanchez Oliver on the left side. Out in the middle. She'll swing to the left side now, directing players on the offense. Goes to the right side of the foul circle. Passes it off to Moraney. Moraney comes in, right side of the lane, goes inside, underneath. Robinson there. Good feed to Brazier Robinson, and she puts it up and evens up the score at 2. 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the game. Now it's Shia McCullough on the right side. Down in the corner to Adiah Brisker. Back out to McCullough. She'll go inside to Kaya Ponder. They put it up, and it misses off the rim. Comes down to Law for Delaware State. I always enjoy seeing the shortest player on the court getting the rebounds. You think it's going to be the big people out there, and sometimes the ball just goes away from them, or somebody will flash in and get the rebound. There's a steal as Law tried to get it to Sanchez Oliver, taken away by Henson. Second time she's had the breakaway, and second time she's missed the easy layup. Hornets get the loose ball and will bring it down. They get a break. That's the second time already here that Janiah Henson has missed that easy layup. Of course, it's easy to sit here and say an easy layup, but when they got the breakaway, usually they're going in. Here's Alexis Moraney, cross court to Law, down in the corner. Sanchez Oliver for 3, off the rim. Comes over to Moraney on the left side. Now she'll send it out to Law. The shot clock reset at 20 when it hit the rim. Law will take it to the right side. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Now she'll work inside the three-point line. Trying on the right side, down to 3 seconds, puts it up. And as she does, she gets fouled. Put up an air ball, but it doesn't matter. Janiyah Henson called for the first foul of the game with 6:20 left in the first period. And the Hornets will substitute here. Sanchez Oliver goes out. Rebecca Twine comes in for Delaware State. Janasia Law at the line puts the Hornets in front 3-2, and she'll shoot a second on the 1-and-1. Janasia Law on the season, playing in her last home game at Delaware State, and gets 2 on that trip to the foul line. Hornets are in front 4-2 with 6:20 left in the first quarter. Law did not play against Morgan State back on February 16th, a game that was delayed because of snow. Now Morgan State working it around, taking it down the left corner. It's McCalla. McCalla shot missed. Loose ball, trying to scramble for it. Can she get it before it goes out of bounds? Nope. Hornet ball, a turnover by Morgan State, unable to control that rebound. Now it stops the clock with 5:59 remaining in the first quarter. Morgan State with a couple of substitutions there. Hornets with 3 players on the bench, so that's as many as E.C. Hill seems to have had dressed all season. Hornets work it down right side to Twine. She sends it back out to Law near center court on the right side. Now she takes it forward as the shot clock works down to 10 seconds. Law drives in, goes for the layup, count the basket, and she's fouled. She forced the foul on that move to the basket. That'll be Charlene Shepard called for her first personal foul, the second team foul here in the first quarter for Morgan State. And Janasia Law looks like she wants to take this one over. She scored her season-high 17 against Coppin State February 2nd, scored 15 points against North Carolina Central last Saturday, and then on Monday had 14 against South Carolina State. So with all of those problems she's had and health issues, she's come back healthy here as the season winds down. Missed that shot. Hornets are up 6-2 with 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Brisker, left side. Sends it across, right side to Jayla Atmore. Back over to Briska. Now down on the left side. Kaya Ponder at the left side of the lane puts it up for a jumper. She gets it, and she'll go to the line. She has all 4 of her team's 4 points. So for Morgan State, only Kaya Ponder has scored in the game. She'll shoot 1 here as she was fouled in the act of shooting. The basket was made. Ponder with an opportunity here to bring her team within a point. And it hits off the back of the rim. Loose ball tipped out to Marini for Delaware State. Hornets still up by 2. Law will bring it down slowly, crossing center court, works to the left side. She looks inside now. Goes into the foul circle. Nice bounce pass down in the right corner to Marini. She sends it back out to Twine. Now Law out near center court. Gets the ball back. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up. Wants the 3. Bounces around the rim. Looked like that was going to go in. Hit the rim. Bounced to the other side and came back out on the spin English. Brisker now with the ball on the left side for Morgan State. Sends it down in the corner to McCalla. McCalla looking for 3 again. And again missing. Unique Miller's there for the loose ball. And the Hornets retain the 6-4 lead. Now Law tries to set it up as the Hornets, they don't run a fast break offense. They don't do things quickly. They simply can't run with teams with the limited number of substitutions they can do. Right now, Morgan State with a steal of the pass and a shot taken from outside. Atmore with her foot on the line, missing that one. Came out on the left side and they give it back to Atmore. She'll drive into the paint now. Put it up and looked like it was going to roll off the other side of the rim and then fell back in. So we are tied at 6 with 3:57 left in the first quarter. Now they go to Law on the right side as they contest her coming across, and took too long. Couldn't get it across center court within 10 seconds. A turnover to Morgan State here with 3:48 remaining in the first period. American Spirit Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of DSU on HSRN. Stop by one of their offices in Middletown, Newark, and Dover. Find out how they can help you save money. Morgan State with the ball again. It's Atmore working to the left side. Now they send it into the middle to Charlene Shepard. Works to the right side, passes it off to McCalla. McCalla takes it inside to Fatima Black. Now they take it back out to McCalla. Her shot rolls around the rim. Loose ball tipped. And it's going to be Law taking it, and she's got a 1-on-2 breakaway off the rim. Layup goes. Janasia Law with 8 of Hornets' 6 points in the game, and once again, she gets fouled on the way in. McCalla called for her first foul. 3 on the team now in this first quarter. Janasia Law playing a monster game here in the first 6 minutes and 35 seconds of the quarter. Law to shoot 1. Try to make it the 3-point play. Law hit on her first 2 foul shots. And she makes that one as well. Hornets up 9-6. Law has 7 of the 9. The other 2 belong to Brazier Robinson. And E.C. Hill likes what she sees so far, but she'd like to see some more scoring output from the rest of the team. Brisker gets it inside the arc to Shepard. Her jumper off the back of the rim, clears out. It'll be Henson with the ball to the left side, giving it off to Brisker. Brisker sends it right side now to Atmore. Back into the middle to Black. Now they go left side, send it back to the right. Now stepping up in the foul circle, Jayla Atmore with a jumper for 2. Makes it a 9-8 game. Hornets in front by 1 with 2:40 left in the first quarter. Rainey trying to get past center court here. They try to tie her up, but she gets the pass across to Rebecca Twine. Law now setting it up, 15 seconds on the shot clock as she rotates the offense around. Law goes left side. Maraney by herself. Alexis Maraney just dropped a 3 for the Hornets. They go into double digits here, 12-8 lead with 2:10 left in the first quarter. Hornets looking pretty determined here in the first quarter that they'd like to get out to a lead and then try to hold on to it. Atmore left side for Morgan. Looks inside. Law in her face. Atmore over top and gets a bucket. She has 3 of her team's 10. It's a 12-10 game. Delaware State in front. As we have 1:40 left in the first quarter. Janasia Law, the senior, setting things up offensively for the Hornets. Over to Maraney. Maraney drives right side of the lane, tries to go up with it, and gets fouled as she goes up. They tried to strip the ball out of her hand while she was going up. Fatima Black, that'll be her first personal foul and the 4th team foul here in the first quarter for Morgan State. Alexis Maraney at the foul line for Delaware State. 69% shooter from the foul line on the season, and she gets the first one to go. Gets the Hornets back in front by 3. And she'll set up and try to put up the second. Maraney's second shot as good as the first, and the Hornets are up 14-10 after Alexis Maraney came up with the 2 foul shots. Morgan State across center court. Atmore working with Brisker. Now back to Atmore on the right side to Brisker. Now out near center court, it's Henson. Janiah Henson sends it left side, and a shot wide of the mark for Charlene Shepard. But Fatima Black came up with the rebound and put it in. Hornets in front by 2, 14-12 here with a minute left in the first quarter. Law, Hornets trying to use as much time as they can. They can't substitute the way that Morgan State can, so they don't want to wear people out early in the game with a fast-paced offense. Maraney steps inside the arc, puts it up, and she'll get 2 on that one. Hornets now up 16-12. 37 seconds left in the quarter. Shepard to the right side. Passes it cross court. It's tipped by Miller, and it's grabbed by Law off the floor. Law, fast break down court, 1-on-3. She'll drive to the basket, off the glass. Beautiful move by Janasia Law. 3 defenders, and she got around them and got the layup. Hornets up by 6 now, 18-12, with 12 seconds left in the first period. Janasia Law flirting with double figures already here in the first quarter. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Fatima Black trying to go around the defender, got the feet moving first. Traveling called on Morgan State. Hornets will have 2.1 seconds to try to get it across center court and see if they can put up a shot. Law takes it, puts it up in the air just before the buzzer, but it's just to the left of the basket, and the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 6, 18-12 over Morgan State. Putting the U in HBCU. We are HSRN.
Calling all Hornets fans. Be sure to follow Bay Health on social media. Find us on Facebook at Bay Health, on Twitter at Bay Health DE, on Instagram at Bay Health. You can find us on TikTok and on LinkedIn. Bay Health. We're here for our Hornets.
Hey Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
Janasia Law went to the bench at the end of the first quarter. She was met by E.C. Hill, who looked very pleased with the play of her senior, who had 9 points in the first quarter, half of the Hornets' scoring output. Alexis Marini came up with 7 big ones for Delaware State. Law tried to go inside and got called for traveling. So it'll be Atmore sending it in for Morgan State to Janiah Henson. Henson across the center court line, takes it to the left side, gives it off to Atmore. Atmore and Henson play catch on the left side. Now they'll send it right side to Ashaya McCullough. McCullough gives it off to Shepard. Back to McCullough. Now they try to take it inside to Ponder. They'll go left side now and work it around. A soft shot goes up for Morgan State. It missed. Robinson had the rebound for Delaware State, but they took it away from her. And now almost went out of bounds as McCullough dribbled it off her foot. Saved it just before it rolled out. Shot from underneath, missed by Morgan State. They'll try again, and finally Unique Miller comes up with the loose ball. They kept putting it up, and it went over the other side of the basket, but it was always coming down to a Morgan State player. That time Miller perfectly positioned to get the loose ball as it came down. Law takes it to the right side for Delaware State. Now looks inside. Gets some help as she sends it into Unique Miller, who takes it into the paint. They tried to strip it from her. She passed it along the baseline to Brazier Robinson, and it went off of her hands and out of bounds. Turnover to Morgan State. The Bears down by 6 here, as we are just a minute and 15 seconds, 20 seconds into the second quarter. Right side is Atmore. She looks, sends it out to the middle to McCullough. McCullough rolls to the left side, sends it down in the corner to Atmore. Atmore pulls up, steps up on the baseline. Jumper, got it. Atmore with 8 points for Morgan State here. Makes it 18-14. So the Hornets want to try to get those 2 points back on this possession. Stay ahead. Siani Sanchez-Oliver, right side to Marini. Marini looks inside. She'll drive into the lane, left side, try to feed it inside to Robinson, and again, just off of her fingertips and out of bounds. Another turnover, second possession in a row by Delaware State, turning it over to Morgan State underneath. So the Bears will try to come down and make it a closer game here as they trail by 4. Try to get back in and tighten it up. Atmore now, right side to McCalla. They'll work it down inside. Shot from the right corner, misses for Henson. And then the Hornets with the rebound. Ball slapped out of bounds by Morgan State. Delaware State will have the ball here. Frazier Robinson will step out now. Diamoni Jackson will come in for the Hornets. And Jackson, one of those walk-ons within the last 4 weeks who came in and found herself starting some games. This is her 10th game, and she started 3 of them in the interim. Here's Law stepping up to the foul line, taking a jumper. It hits off the back of the rim, comes out to Morgan State. They try to work it inside underneath to Kaya Ponder. Her shot is blocked, but they're going to get Unique Miller for her second foul of the game. And that's the second foul by Delaware State in the game. Robinson will come back in now for the Hornets. Miller will go out with 2 fouls here and 7:22 left in the second quarter. E.C. Hill does not want Unique Miller picking up her 3rd foul of the game. At the foul line, Kaya Ponder for Morgan State. Ponder 62.5% from the charity stripe on the season, and her average will go up there as she hits the first shot. As she'll try to work her team a little bit closer here. Hornets having a little bit of turnover trouble here early in the second quarter. And Ponder's second shot is good as well. Hornets up by 2, 18-16. Ponder with 6 points on the game. Down to 7:10 left in the first half. Law goes top of the key to Jackson. Jackson over to Maraney. Maraney works to the baseline, now sends it back out to Jackson. Back to Janasia Law. Law top of the key. Looks in. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Goes left side of the lane. Left-handed shot. Hits off the rim and comes back out right into the hands of Emily Jones for Morgan State. Jones will take it left side now to McCalla. Back into the middle now to the right side for Brisker. Brisker passes it into McCalla as she moves inside. Shot well off the mark. Comes off the backboard. Touched by Morgan State, but they couldn't control it. It slipped out of bounds, and the Hornets will get the ball. Shepard back into the game for Morgan State as Fatima Black goes to the bench. And Janasia Law will take it right past the line in the middle, that red line at center court. Law now looking inside. She's right about at the wingtip of the Hornets logo. Now steps over to the right side. Sends it down in the corner. Ciani Sanchez-Oliver rolls it around the rim. Misses. Comes right down to Brazier Robinson. And Robinson put it in for 2 for the Hornets. They're back in front by 4, 20-16. Shepard with the ball in the middle. They send it inside to Ponder. Jumper missing, and Law gets the loose ball. Hornets going to try to extend the lead here. Up by 4 with 5:50 left in the half. And again, that slow offense using clock and not trying to run, saving energy for the full 40 minutes of the game. Law looks now, goes around Robinson, drives into the paint, sends it right corner to Jackson. Jackson jumper, and she'll get 2 on that one. Had her foot on the line, but Hornets are up by 6 again, 22-16. And a timeout called by Morgan State with 5:22 remaining in the second quarter. We'll take the break here as the teams take.
Hornet fans, be sure to stop at your local Grotto's for a great meal and a legendary taste. Grotto's Pizza, the official pizza partner of DSU Athletics.
The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret.
Hornets still, as long as there are games left in the season, they're going to try to get that first win. And they're out there playing hard today. Emily Jones takes the inbound pass. Now it's Fatima Black, sends it inside. Shepard with a jumper, hits off the front of the rim, comes out to Jones. Jones will clear it out towards center court. She'll look inside now, go left side to Black. Black over to McCalla. McCalla tries to feed inside to Black, and it's taken away by Alexis Maraney. She gets tripped up as she comes down the court. Black making contact from behind. As Maraney tried to slip around a defender, Black came in from behind, caught her in the back of the heel. Maraney went down okay, but the foul gives the ball to Delaware State. And so they'll inbound it to Janasia Law. Law now looking. Trying to work a pick around, goes to the right side of the lane. A shot that just didn't have enough on it. It came right down into the hands of Charlene Shepard for Morgan State. She tries a jumper from down inside, fadeaway jumper, and she really faded away. That ball just slipped through the net at the bottom. Hornets take it down on a hard break by Siani Sanchez-Oliver, but didn't have enough at the end to put it into the basket. It came up short. Morgan State with the loose ball rebound. Right side, looking for three on the shot by Brisker. It missed. Morgan State got the rebound after it bounced around a couple of people's hands. And now we have a whistle to stop play. And I'm not sure why we have the whistle. One of the officials going over to the scorer's table. But the stoppage there will give both teams a chance to make a substitution. Siani Sanchez-Oliver will step out. Rebecca Twine will come back in for Delaware State. Ada Brisker and Emily Jones go out for Morgan State. Janiyah Henson comes in along with Kaya Ponder. Here's Atmore and a whistle now, and I think we have a clock issue. The witch clock, or maybe both, the shot clock did not start when it should have. Apparently the game clock did because they didn't adjust it there. But 2 seconds went off the shot clock, or should have gone off. So now they have it adjusted. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Morgan State. There's Atmore, sends it out, top of the key for three. Shepard missing, fighting for the ball underneath. They'll clear it back out to Shepard at the top of the key as the shot clock recycles to 20 seconds after hitting the rim. Atmore for three, up high, won't go, and it's Damoni Jackson for the rebound for Delaware State. She takes up some real estate in there. She's an aggressive player. Hard to believe she just walked onto the team less than 4 weeks ago. Of course, she had to be practicing before that, but a late addition to this squad, and she has contributed in the games that she's played. Frazier Robinson, left side now to Twine. Twine posts up, tries to make a shot, but it is deflected. McCalla got a hand on it to knock it down. McCalla now working with Henson on the other end of the court. Drive inside, and we have a whistle as Charlene Shepard goes up. She'll shoot two. Frazier Robinson called for her first foul. And that will send Charlene Shepard to the line for Morgan State. Shepard 58.9% from the foul line on the season will shoot 2. Shepard had 4 points against Delaware State back on February 16th. That's her first point here today against the Hornets as she hits the first foul shot. Shepard with the second shot, in and out, comes down and saved from going out of bounds by McCalla. Then the follow-up, Shepard gets the three-point play the hard way as she has to take the pass in, but makes it 22-19. Now a steal underneath by Morgan State, and McCalla pulls the Bears within 22-21. And E.C. Hill wants a timeout here, I believe, or had a collision down court. Jayla Atmore called for the foul for Morgan State. 2:37 left in this first half. Hornets led by 6, but Morgan State has come back here now. Benefit of that steal underneath and the shot by Atmore to pull them within 1 after the three-point play by Shepard. Law works to the right side of the foul circle. Sends it cross court to Siani Sanchez-Oliver. She looks inside. Now makes a move inside into the paint, left side. Put it up, but the shot was well off the mark. Defender came out and forced her to pull the shot back a bit, and it missed. Morgan State got the loose ball rebound. Shot for the Bears. In and out. Follow up. Off the glass. Ponder for 2, and Morgan State gets their first lead of the game, 23-22. A minute and 55 remaining in the second quarter. Law to work it down. Tried to pass it. Slapped away, and we're going to have a foul. How are they calling this one? It's going to be on Asia McCalla as she went in and blocked the pass that Janasia Law was sending down court. But when she came down, she made contact with Law and knocked her down. And the official right next to it called it immediately. So the Hornets will hold on to the ball here with a minute and 47 left in this second quarter. And they'll get it into Siani Sanchez-Oliver in the backcourt. She'll bring it across uncontested. Hornets trying to use up some time here again. Down by a point. We'll try to get the lead back before they go to the locker room at halftime. Here's Alexis Moraney hitting off the back of the rim, trying for 3. Missing. Ponder on the rebound for the Bears. She'll give it off to Janiyah Henson, who brings it down. Goes left side to Elena Payne. Back out in the middle to Atmore, now left side to Henson, and they work it around to the right side to Payne. Payne looks inside, nobody there on a clear shot or a pass over to Henson, now back to Payne, top of the key, work it in to Ponder, and Ponder called for traveling. They'll turn it over to Delaware State with a minute and 7 left in this second quarter. Alexis Moraney sends it into Sanchez-Oliver. And she'll bring it across center court. With Sanchez-Oliver in there, Janasia Law switches from the point guard to the shooting guard. She's over on the right side, where she already has 9 points. They all came in the first quarter here. Moraney, spin move, right side of the lane. It comes off the backboard on the other side. Shepard's there for the rebound. And she'll pull up and hand it off to Janiyah Henson near center court. Henson now works to the right side, looking, directing her teammates. Gets it over to Atmore. Atmore sends it right side to Payne. They try to work it inside. They do. Shepard puts it up. Looked like it was going to fall off the rim on the right side, but instead it fell back in. It's good. And now Morgan State leads by 3, 25-22. Hornets with 11 seconds left in the quarter. We'll try to pull closer here or even try to tie it up. Moraney goes in, puts it in. Alexis Moraney gets the bucket just before the buzzer, and the Hornets will go to the locker room after leading most of the first half, trailing by just 1 to Morgan State. All natural gourmet chips with no MSG or gluten. That's Symphony potato chips. Order yours online at symphonychips.com. If you want to own a home, you need a mortgage, and that can be a problem. You can get coached through the process. Call America's Mortgage Coach, John Millette, at 1-866-409-9000. Let's take it back to the studio here and catch up on things happening around college basketball today as we're at the half here at Delaware State University, with Morgan State leading the Hornets 25-24. Putting the U in HBCU, we're HSRN.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Holmes, Stroke Clinical Nurse Specialist at Bay Health, Chair of the Delaware Stroke System of Care Committee, and Board President of the Delaware American Heart and Stroke Association. I am also a proud DSU alumna. Stroke disproportionately affects African Americans. I am driven to educate my community regarding the prevention and/or control of risk factors such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity. I'm Kimberly Holmes, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Whether you want to buy or sell a house in Delaware or anywhere, call the Delaware Homegirls Felicia Duggins, a proud two-time DSU graduate and corporate sponsor. Before you buy, sell, or invest, call the Hornets Choice to help you find your right nest.
I'm Dr. Verdi, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Mosley, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Sam Ginder, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rudy, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Ann Eppinger, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Samuels, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Kendall Barton, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justine Chowdhury, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Vasagar, and I'm here for our Hornets. I'm Sue Chafin, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hornet fans, be sure to stop at your local Grotto's for a great meal and a legendary taste. Grotto's Pizza, the official pizza partner of DSU Athletics.
I'm Dr. Verdi, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Mosley, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Sam Ginder, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rudy, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Ann Eppinger, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Samuels, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Kendall Barton, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justine Chowdhury, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Vasagar, and I'm here for our Hornets. I'm Sue Chafin, and I'm here for our Hornets.
The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret.
Why choose Del One? 1 out of every 11 Delaware residents is a part of the Del One family. Rooted in Delaware, community-driven, Del One strives to be an active part of Delaware neighborhoods and organizations. To this day, the Del One Foundation has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for countless local charities. And our commitment continues. Choose Del One, and let's grow together.
Hornet fans, be sure to stop at your local Grotto's for a great meal and a legendary taste. Grotto's Pizza, the official pizza partner of DSU Athletics.
Taste the uniqueness of our first-generation German bakery in Delhi. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover. Authentic, original creations are made fresh from scratch every day. Enjoy one of our great pastries and signature cakes. Don't forget to bring home our house-made breads, Bavarian rye, sourdough, and fresh sandwich rolls. At our deli, choose from 14 different breads. You deserve only the best. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover.
Get your local farm-raised meats at TA Farms, a fifth-generation family-owned and operated farm right here in Wyoming, Delaware. Open year-round offering beef, turkey, chicken, pork, and lamb. Call 302-492-3030 or check them out at www.tafarms.com.
Whether you want to buy or sell a house in Delaware or anywhere, call the Delaware Homegirls Felicia Duggins, a proud two-time DSU graduate and corporate sponsor. Before you buy, sell, or invest, call the Hornets Choice to help you find your right nest.
Hey Hornets, DSU Athletics is excited to announce that we have launched our new app for all sports teams and events. Stay tuned for live game stats, giveaways, and highlights all at your fingertips, located in the App Store. You don't want to miss out on the true game day experience.
Taste the uniqueness of our first-generation German bakery in Delhi. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover. Authentic, original creations are made fresh from scratch every day. Enjoy one of our great pastries and signature cakes. Don't forget to bring home our house-made breads, Bavarian rye, sourdough, and fresh sandwich rolls. At our deli, choose from 14 different breads. You deserve only the best. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover.
Hey Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Sodell Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Sodell Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Sodell Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Get your local farm-raised meats at TA Farms, a fifth-generation family-owned and operated farm right here in Wyoming, Delaware. Open year-round offering beef, turkey, chicken, pork, and lamb. Call 302-492-3030 or check them out at www.tafarms.com.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Holmes, stroke clinical nurse specialist at Bay Health, chair of the Delaware Stroke System of Care Committee, and board president of the Delaware American Heart and Stroke Association. I am also a proud DSU alumna. Stroke disproportionately affects African Americans. I am driven to educate my community regarding the prevention and/or control of risk factors such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity. I'm Kimberly Holmes, and I'm here for our Hornets.
It's your boy Chef JJ. It's your boy Chef Gamble. And we are the Good Brothers LLC, your official game day sponsors for DSU Athletics.
Why choose Del One? Del One is rooted in Delaware and here to cover you through your financial journey. From your first account, auto loan, or rewards credit card, buying a home or starting a business. investing, planning for retirement, and then enjoying it. Get what you need when you need it. Del One has you covered. Choose Del One, and let's grow together.
Calling all Hornets fans. Be sure to follow Bay Health on social media. Find us on Facebook at Bay Health, on Twitter at Bay Health DE, on Instagram at Bay Health. You can find us on TikTok and on LinkedIn. Bay Health. We're here for our Hornets.
It's your boy Chef JJ. It's your boy Chef Gamble. And we are the Good Brothers LLC, your official game day sponsors for DSU Athletics.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Sodell Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Sodell Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Sodell Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Holmes, stroke clinical nurse specialist at Bay Health, chair of the Delaware Stroke System of Care Committee, and board president of the Delaware American Heart and Stroke Association. I am also a proud DSU alumna. Stroke disproportionately affects African Americans. I am driven to educate my community regarding the prevention and/or control of risk factors such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity. I'm Kimberly Holmes, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Whether you want to buy or sell a house in Delaware or anywhere, call the Delaware Homegirls Felicia Duggins, a proud two-time DSU graduate and corporate sponsor. Before you buy, sell, or invest, call the Hornets Choice to help you find your right nest.
I'm Dr. Verdi, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Mosley, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Sam Ginder, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rudy, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Ann Eppinger, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Samuels, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Kendall Barton, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justine Chowdhury, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Vasagar, and I'm here for our Hornets. I'm Sue Chafin, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hornet fans, be sure to stop at your local Grotto's for a great meal and a legendary taste. Grotto's Pizza, the official pizza partner of DSU Athletics.
I'm Dr. Verdi, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Eric Mosley, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Sam Ginder, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rudy, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Ann Eppinger, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Samuels, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Kendall Barton, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justine Chowdhury, and I'm here for our Hornets.
I'm Dr. Vasagar, and I'm here for our Hornets. I'm Sue Chafin, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Adiah Brisker on the inbound pass for the Bears. Sends it in to Janiah Henson, and they'll work around. Ends up back with Brisker now to Henson, and the clock did not start, so the officials blow the whistle to stop action. Now they're going to have to take some time off and get that straightened out. And let's see how much time they take off. 4 seconds, that may be about right on the game clock. Now they'll have to take the shot clock down to 26 as they set the game clock at 9:56. Now, if this happened and it was a very tight situation, you might see an inbound pass contested, but most of the time they're left alone. Now, they've got 4 seconds off the game clock, but only 3 seconds off the shot clock. How's that happen? They should match up. It's going to be Brisker with the ball for Morgan State. And over to Ponder. She'll bring it over to the middle. Give it back to McCullough. Josiah McCullough on the left side. She's going to go for three. That's hits off the back of the rim. Sanchez Oliver keeps it from going out of bounds and takes the ball for Delaware State. She'll bring it down. Look to the left side to Law. Law looks inside now. Goes in just in front of the foul line. Thought about shooting it, but they closed off on her. She'll go to the right corner to Sanchez Oliver. Her shot missed. Unique Miller underneath. She gets the putback on her second try. And the Hornets go back in front, 26-25. Second lead change of the game. Bears try to work it inside. Hornets close on Ponder. She can't get a shot. Sends it outside and driving into the lane. It's Adiah Brisker, her first basket of the game. And now we have our third lead change as Morgan State goes back in front, 27-26. Miller with the ball in the front court for Delaware State. They double up on her. She got it off to Sanchez Oliver. Now down to Miller. High pass to the right side to Moraney. She went up for it, but when she came down, foot on the line, turnover by Delaware State on that high pass. For Unique Miller, that wasn't a high pass, but she goes out there and she stands at 6'1". Alexis Moraney at 5'9" had to go up for that one. Made the successful catch, but the foot hit the line on the way down. There's Ponder now for Morgan. Giving it off to McCallum. Back on the left side, Brisker tries to work inside, passes underneath on a baseline move by Shepard, and Shepard gets fouled. And that'll be Unique Miller picking up her third personal foul. She sat a lot of that first half with two, and now she's going to have to go out here just a minute and 44 into the third quarter, the second half, after committing that foul. With three now, Charlene Shepard will go to the line. Shepard's first shot bangs off the front of the rim. And the Hornets set up now to try to get a rebound if this shot is not successful. Shepard trying to increase the lead, and the Bears go up by two now, 28-26, as Shepard makes the second foul shot. 6 points on the game for her now, 5 in the first half. Morgan State contesting in the backcourt. Delaware State gets it across. Sanchez Oliver down the right side. Pulls back out toward the middle. Slides to the center. and takes it all the way to the left side of the court. Now she'll work inside defenders, go to the baseline, send it out. Frazier Robinson in front of the foul line with a short jumper that ties it at 28. Robinson now with 6 on the game. It's McCalla. They work inside. The pass a little bit too high for Charlene Shepard, off of her fingertips and taken by Damoni Jackson for Delaware State. She'll give it to Law. Law works in front of the bench on the left side. Steps up, takes the jumper off the rim, comes out, and it'll be in the hands of Kaya Ponder for Morgan State. Ponder gets it off to McCalla. McCalla sends it out to Shepard. She goes along the baseline and then passes it out. Now it's McCalla working inside, tried the layup, missed, came down to her hands, and she sent it up again, and that shot was even shorter than the first, hitting off the bottom of the backboard. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. We're tied at 28 here at Memorial Hall. I'm Gary Lang. Glad you're spending part of your Saturday with us here. As the Hornets, Janasia Law just dropped it in for 3. That came from out of nowhere. All of a sudden she was dribbling and looked up and said, okay, this is time, and put it in to make it 31-28. And Morgan State wants a timeout. We will take the timeout as well, as Delaware State just went in front by 3, 31-28. 6:38 left in the third quarter. Putting the U in HBCU, we are HSRN.
Hey Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
It's your boy Chef JJ, it's your boy Chef Gamble, and we are the Good Brothers LLC, your official game day sponsors for DSU Athletics.
In the third quarter, it's been a back and forth game. Hornets led most of the first half. Morgan State got a late lead for about 4 minutes and then led for about the first 3.5 minutes here in the second half. The Hornets just took the lead back. They've gone back and forth. Might be that way all day. Henson now working with Brisker for Morgan State. We'll give it back to Shepard. She drives right side of the lane, off the glass and in. Just a very smooth move to the inside to make it 31-38. Shepard using that 6'2" size well to go through and get the layup off the glass. Law saw the defense come out on her. She sent it right side to Alexis Maraney. She went into traffic. They blocked her out. She got a wild shot that kind of hit off the side of the backboard and came down to Morgan State. They go down to the other end and will have a foul. Frazier Robinson gets her second personal foul. Possession foul. It came with 27 seconds left on the shot clock, so no reset there. They'll be working with 27 seconds as Morgan State inbounds it and tries to get the lead back here on this possession. Jella Atmore down in the right corner sends it back on out to Henson. Now they'll work inside to Shepard. Turnaround jumper is good, and they'll count the basket for Shepard as she becomes the first Bear to get into double figures scoring. Moni Jackson gets called for the foul for Delaware State. Shepard goes to the line. Shepard in the first half from the foul line, 1 of 2. She's played, this is her 17th game of the season, averaging 9.3 points per game, and she is above that average now as she hits the foul shot to give her 11 on the game, and it makes it 33-31 in favor of Morgan State. I think everybody heard that buzzer. Didn't sneak up on anybody with that one. Kind of sounded for extra time. Hornets bring it down across center court. Sanchez Oliver almost lost it, had to go back and retrieve the ball just before one of the Bears was able to take it away on a steal. Sanchez Oliver now left side, gets it to Robinson in the foul circle. They go to Maroney, now to Law on the right side. Law drives inside, goes into the paint, passes it out to Robinson. She shoots it from in front of the foul line, banks it off the glass and in. And we're tied at 33. Morgan State now working it around on the right side to McCullough. Goes left side on a high pass to Atmore. Atmore goes down in the corner to Henson. Henson brings it out. They get it to McCullough. Now Shepard from outside hits off the rim. Comes down to Delaware State. Sanchez Oliver on the rebound. And she'll clear all the defenders from around her and give it off to Law to bring across the center court line. 4:45 remaining in the third quarter here at Delaware State. We are knotted at 33. Close game here. Law into the paint, turnaround jumper, slips it in. Janasia Law really has it working today as the Hornets go back in front, 35-33. Henson now sends it left side to Atmore. Atmore back over to Shepard in the middle. She pitches it inside in the paint, turnaround jumper. It's going to fall through and be a two-pointer for Adaya Brisker, and we're back to a 35-35 game. Tied up again. Might be that way for a while here. There's a stolen pass by Atmore. Left side, bounce pass into the paint, and a basket for McCullough. Just her second basket of the day puts Morgan State back in front, 37-35. In the backcourt, pressure and another steal. Atmore with the steal. And a Hornet getting up slowly. That looks like Alexis Maroney, who was shaken up. She was knocked down. The Hornets will call a timeout here. Maroney might have banged that knee on the court. The trainers and the assistant coach going to come out and check her over. But we have the timeout. With the score, Morgan State 37, Delaware State 35, putting the UNHBCU, we're HSRN.
Whether you want to buy or sell a house in Delaware or anywhere, call the Delaware Homegirls Felicia Duggins, a proud two-time DSU graduate and corporate sponsor. Before you buy, sell, or invest, call the Hornets Choice to help you find your right nest.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Holmes, Stroke Clinical Nurse Specialist at Bay Health, Chair of the Delaware Stroke System of Care Committee, and Board President of the Delaware American Heart and Stroke Association. I am also a proud DSU alumna. Stroke disproportionately affects African Americans. I am driven to educate my community regarding the prevention and/or control of risk factors such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity. I'm Kimberly Holmes, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Get your local farm-raised meats at TA Farms, a fifth-generation family-owned and operated farm right here in Wyoming, Delaware. Open year-round offering beef, turkey, chicken, pork, and lamb. Call 302-492-3030 or check them out at www.tafarms.com.
Action here from Memorial Hall. I'm Gary Lang, and glad you are with us here on this last Saturday of February. Every day brings us closer to spring. And after those snowstorms we had this year, spring sounds good. It's Sanchez Oliver with the ball for the Hornets, stepping in front of the foul line, putting it up short. Robinson with the loose ball tried to put it up, and as she did, she got fouled. So while she wasn't able to make the shot, she was fouled. Charlene Shepard gets her second personal on that, and it's going to send Robinson to the foul line for the Hornets. Brazier Robinson, a freshman out of Cleveland, Ohio, has had a pretty good season, averaging 5.4 points per game. But she's been tremendous on rebounding. She is 8th in the conference with an average of 6.1 rebounds per game, and 5th in the conference in offensive rebounding. And that's what they want from the 6'4 player, is rebounding. Robinson missing that first shot, gets the second one to go, and the Hornets are down by just a point here, 37-36. Robinson now flirting with double figures in scoring at 9. McCalla with the ball for the Bears, comes around the left side, gets it from Ponder, but not cleanly, had to retrieve it, almost had it taken away. Ponder in the paint, passes it inside, underneath, and the Hornets forced a bad position for it. There's a block by Robinson on a shot. On the follow-up by Shepard won't go. Bears get it back, try to clear it. Shepard from outside for 3. It wouldn't go, and the ball came back out to Shepard, and the Bears get it back. Hornets couldn't rebound it underneath, but a good block by Brazier Robinson inside at one point. Now a jumper by Jayla Atmore. It misses. Bears get it back, and then it's finally taken away from Shepard on a dribble by Alexis Maraney. So the steal by Maraney for the Hornets. They'll work it down on the left side now to Sanchez Oliver. Back out to Jackson, too high, almost lost it. But on the steal attempt by Emily Jones, she couldn't control it, and Jackson got it back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Maraney working right side of the foul circle, just wide of the mark. Robinson there for the follow-up. It wouldn't go, and it came down to Ponder for Morgan State. The Bears holding on to a 1-point lead here with 1:50 left in the third quarter. Emily Jones on the left side moves toward the middle, sends it over to Ponder. Check that Atmore. Atmore now works the right side, trying to get around traffic, down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Puts up a shot, but we're going to have a foul here. This will be Sienna Sanchez Oliver. That's her first personal of the game. That's 4 team fouls now on the Hornets with 1:36 left in the third quarter. Damani Jackson goes out. Unique Miller comes back in. She's had to sit an awful lot of time, a good amount of the first half because of foul trouble. Miller only played 8 minutes and 25 seconds of the 20 minutes of the first half because of foul trouble. Atmore at the line hitting that first shot. And then she picked up a quick foul here in the second half and has sat until now. Atmore with the second shot. Rolls it around and finally drops in for Atmore. She has 10 points on the game. Morgan State up to a 3-point lead, 39-36. Ponder goes out and Janiyah Henson comes in for the Bears. Here's Maraney down the right side. Driving through, baseline, tries to go inside underneath, lost the ball out of bounds, and the Hornets turn it over to Morgan State with 1:27 left in the third period. Those of you who might be listening for the Morgan State broadcast with our colleague Lamont Germany, well, I left him in Baltimore Thursday. He's over there at the CIAA tournament for the championship games, the women and the men today. He'll catch up with you again in a day or so. Kaya Ponder looks inside. She'll give it off to Henson, top of the key, now to the right side to Brisker. Brisker goes inside and gets 2. And now it's a 5-point lead, the largest lead of the game for Morgan State, 41-36. Hornets going to try to get a couple of points back here before the end of the third quarter. Law looks inside. And now we have a contact as Brisker gets into it with Maraney. They exchange some words, and the officials step in between. Coaches come onto the court. E.C. Hill grabbing her players and telling them, get over here to be by me. We are not going there. She don't want to lose one of these players. She does not want to have a player get tossed here. So she was quick to go out there and get her players away from anything that was going to happen. Rainey had the ball, and Brisker came out, got in her face, and there was contact and some hard contact, and it looked like it was initiated by Brisker. Rainey took offense to it. Brisker took offense to Rainey taking offense. And that's pretty much how it all started. Now the officials are going to sort it out. And they're going to go over and talk first to Morgan State's head coach. Then they're going to go and they're going to look at the replay and figure out who might have been guilty of starting that little scrum out there. Comes with 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Two of the officials are over looking at the replay to see who should be called for the foul, who initiated the contact. When it comes to your car or truck, just trust the duck. It's good advice. Fred Drake Automotive. Give them a call. Set up your appointment to have your work done. 302-378-4877. Brakes, tune-ups, realignments. They'll replace your battery, whatever you need done. Fred Drake Automotive to call. 302-378-4877. And as we're down here just about to the end of the third quarter, a reminder, at the end of the game, we'll give you the name of the 10 Alarm Fire Player of the Game. That is presented by the Little Creek Fire Company. The officials are still looking at the replay over at the scorer's table to try to sort out what happened there. E.C. Hill talking with her team. She was quick to get out there and get in between Alexis Marini and Adiah Brisker, as the officials did also. And then it was Hill's concern with getting her players away from the Morgan players as both teams kind of gathered together there. And Hill wanted to make sure none of her players were going to run into further issues and get tossed. She has had some substitutes here today, but she doesn't want to get down to a shorthanded situation. So the teams are ready to come back out on the court. However, the officials are still at the scorer's table, and I see them making notes now as they look at the replay. Now E.C. Hill will call her players. The Hornets went out on the court, and the officials waved them back off the court. Earlier, one of the Morgan players had the basketball, and she was kind of shadow shooting with it. And the official went out there and took the ball from her as well. They want both players off the court while this is going on. And this is taking a little bit of time, but the officials are trying to make sure that they get it right in case there's any disciplinary action to be taken here or at a later time. Now, if somebody wants to ever tell you that basketball is a non-contact sport, you just look at them and tell them they're a fool and they'd never watched a game, because there is a lot of contact out there. Doesn't seem to be quite as much contact in the women's game as you'll find with the men, but we just saw some contact and the tempers flared. And you have to understand that Delaware State might be just a little bit frustrated too at 0-20 on the season and trying to pick up a win here today, and they just don't want to put up with anything. So they're going to scrap as hard as they can, and they don't want anybody coming into their house here at Memorial Hall and thinking that they can take advantage of them because of the record. No matter what the record shows for the season, there is a lot of pride on this team, this Delaware State women's team. An awful lot of pride. They're working as hard as they can. A couple of games where they had only 5 players, one game where they had 6 dressed but only 5 played. That's 40 minutes per player, and they get awful tired. Today, E.C. Hill has had a chance to do some substitutions and maybe keep her players fresh here this afternoon, that they can get into the last 10 minutes. But right now, 10 minutes and 49 seconds still in this game to play. The officials still talking over what happened in that situation. And I think we're going to take a chance here. Let's take a 30-second break and send it back. But we'll take a break here at Memorial Hall. Morgan State leading Delaware State 41. No, we're not going to take the break because now the officials, I think, have what they wanted to see and are ready to come back here. And as I said, let's not take the break. Then they went back to the scorer's table and started looking at the monitors again. And they're stepping away, keep stepping away. There they go. They're stepping away. Now the three officials will confer with each other so that everybody knows what they have decided here going forward. We have no idea. We're on the opposite side of the court, so we can't tell you. What we can tell you is we didn't get a chance to give you some of the color here for those of you listening. Hornets are in the white uniforms with red numerals and red trim. Morgan State in the dark blue with the orange numerals and orange trim on their uniforms. Now EC Hill goes over to the scorer's table and says, what's happening? Are we going to have more basketball here? Would sure be nice. As she talks to one of the officials at the table, and that's the scorekeeper. Now the officials call both coaches over for a conference to let them know what their findings were. You know, we could have gotten that commercial in. I should have taken, I keep telling my students, trust your first instinct when they're taking quizzes because they're sometimes right and then change an answer. I should have trusted my first instinct there and taken the 30-second break. Now I'm afraid to do it because the officials now talking. And they're going to get, I think, both of the players who were involved in that together. EC Hill motioning to Alexis Marini. And we see Damoni Jackson and Rebecca Twine heading for the locker room. Now the Twine is coming back. And now they're going to send Mazzani Johnson, who has not been in the game at all, off to the locker room. Don't know what that's about. Okay, here's the announcement. We have technical fouls called on the two players involved. Yep. Okay. Okay. And 4 was the only one ejected, and 32.
On the ejection?
Yeah, on the ejection.
Yeah, 22 white.
Okay.
White.
All right. Okay, I don't know how much you were able to hear there, but the official came over and explained we have technical fouls on Adaya Brisker and Alexis Marini. And Brisker shooting her shots at the line. Hitting 2. Now she'll shoot a third. And makes all 3. Now we'll go down to the other end. We had 2 ejections, Delaware State players tossed. Now the Hornets not shooting on the technical that was assessed on Adaya Brisker. Mazzani Johnson, and Damoni Jackson were ejected for coming off the bench for Delaware State. So EC Hill lost 2 of her players on that. Gave up 3 points on the technical foul shooting. Morgan State got the ball and just got 2 more. And they'll make it 46-36. So from that, Morgan State made it a 10-point lead. Hornets did not shoot on the technical and had 2 players ejected for coming off the bench. Here's Law going along the baseline, tries to send it back in. Loose ball, Morgan State managed to control it now. Shepard down the right side. And as she did, dribbled it into the back court. It'll turn over to Delaware State. A bad turn of events there for Delaware State in what was a close game. And a 5-point run off of that. And loss of 2 players. Sanchez Alexander putting it up and off the backboard as the third quarter comes to an end. Hornets going to have to fight back into this one after keeping it close, but that turn of events with that 2 ejections and 3 foul shots on the technical and another on the possession for Morgan State made it a 10-point lead. 46-36. They're at fourth quarter coming up. Putting the U in HBCU. We're HSRN.
Hornet fans, be sure to stop at your local Grotto's for a great meal and a legendary taste. Grotto's Pizza, the official pizza partner of DSU Athletics. Get your local farm-raised meats at TA Farms, a 5th-generation family-owned and operated farm right here in Wyoming, Delaware. Open year-round offering beef, turkey, chicken, pork, and lamb. Call 302-492-3030 or check them out at www.tafarms.com.
We'll come back here. It will be Delaware State ball. Mulroney inbounds it to Janasia Law. Law now from the backcourt crosses the line. No problem there. Sends it out to Unique Miller, top of the key, left side now to Mulroney in front of the bench. Mulroney looks inside. Hornets trying to move around. Open something up for her. She steps in front of the foul line, takes a jumper. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go, but Unique Miller is there for the follow-up to make it 46-38. Hornets going to try to cut into this here. Shot for 2, though. Going to make it tough when Morgan State has now found the range. Brisker putting it in for 2. 48-38. Miller on the left side gives it off to Law. Law drives into the paint, puts it up off the glass, doesn't go, but she'll step to the line as she was fouled in the act of shooting. And that's how Janasia Law has rolled today, driving inside for those layups and ending up at the foul line as a result. Brisker gets called for the foul. The Janasia Law story. Boy, she came on last year as a guard and really caught people's attention. Didn't play against Morgan State back on February 16th. She was injured in that time. She steps to the line and hits. She's the leading scorer right now in the game with 15. Let's see if she can make it 16. She did. 48-40. Hornets cutting into the lead here, and if Law has anything to do with it, they'll make it even closer. She started the season on the injured list, made her season debut on December 12th, played 9 games, and then out again hurt. Shot by Morgan State. Came down. Robinson was about to grab the rebound. It was knocked away from her by Morgan State, out of bounds off the Bears. Hornets ball. And that's what they need, is a couple of possessions by Morgan State to come up empty if they can go down and put a couple of points on the board. Sanchez Oliver, top of the key, looking left side to Mulroney. Mulroney looking inside. She'll drive to the side of the basket and toss it up and got a basket. She has 11 on the game, 48-42. Hornets now back within 6. Henson, top of the key. They'll send it inside now. Shepard, turnaround jumper, misses, comes down to Miller. Shepard complaining to the official that she was fouled in the act of shooting. That was a fadeaway jumper. I didn't see anybody close. Law now sends it top of the key to Robinson. Robinson looking, gets some help from Law. She comes out near center court at the Hornets logo. Now she'll work on the baseline left side, and as she goes in, she gets fouled. Unique Miller way outside, and E.C. Hill saying, I want you inside, clearing that lane. Atmore called for the foul. That's the second on the team here in the second quarter. Non-shooting foul as Law was trying to make a move inside. She was not in the act of shooting. Possession foul, put 20 seconds on the clock for Delaware State. 8:02 left in the game. They get it into Miller, left corner. Sends it out to Sanchez Oliver to clear it. She'll go top of the key. Slip around to the left side. Go inside to Miller. Miller drives to the lane, missed. Followed it up. Unique Miller on the offensive second chance rebound. 48-44. Hornets back within 4 here. Plenty of time left. 7:35 still to play. Henson now. Right side to Atmore. Atmore back out to Shepard. Now over to Brisker. Brisker goes right side to Atmore. Down in front of the Morgan bench to Henson. Now it'll be Brisker driving inside. Jumper missing. Robinson for the rebound. 7:10 left to go. Delaware State trying to cut into that lead that was 10 points. Law now takes it in front of the bench, sends it inside to Miller. Miller left side of the lane, drives to the basket, gets fouled. Shot didn't go in, but Unique Miller is going to go to the line. Kaya Ponder getting her first foul of the game. And E.C. Hill talking to 4 of her players as Unique Miller gets ready to go to the line. Ponder will take a break here. Fatima Black will come in for Morgan State. Just under 7 minutes left to play. Hornets don't put anybody up on the foul lane. They put everybody back defensively. Miller's first shot bangs off the back of the rim and comes out. Now she'll shoot the second. Unique Miller rolls that one around the rim, won't go in, and we stay at 48-44. Morgan State in the lead. They could have used those two. Brisker now. Out to Shepard, top of the key. Pass way over the head of Atmore, out of bounds. Turnover by Morgan State. Hornets with the ball now. And a chance again to pull within 2. They'll get it to Law in the backcourt, and she will bring it forward. Crossing the Hornet at center court. Over to Maraney, right side. Maraney outside the arc, looking inside. Now moves toward the left side, brings it back to the right. Changes her dribble, left hand. She'll go to the left side of the lane, put up a shot. She gets fouled. Janiyah Henson gets her second, and Alexis Maraney to the line for Delaware State. Her second trip to the charity stripe today. The sophomore from the Bronx. Gets that shot to go. Maraney was with the team in the season last spring. Got some playing time, not a whole lot, but she has come on strong here for Delaware State this year. Her second shot is good, and the Hornets are within 2 as Maraney gets to 13 points on the game. Alexis Maraney, 10th in the conference in scoring, averaging 10.2 points per game. And she has 13 here today. Bears holding on to a 2-point lead here, 48-46. Brisker, left side to Henson. They'll check that McCalla. Henson now on the left side, back out to McCalla. They get it to Shepard in the foul circle, turns around, passes it inside, underneath. Shot missed for Ponder. She gets it back though, sends it out to Shepard as they clear it and reset. Henson now left side. Works out to the top of the key. Goes around the side, high pass saved by McCalla. They'll send it out to Henson, shot missed. Goes outside, Shepard there gets it. Another shot for Morgan missing. Another one missing underneath. And finally Shepard puts it up. That's 5 shots on that possession right there. That little sequence that missed. But then they got Alexis Maraney for the foul on Shepard. And Shepard is not the player you want to put at the line. She's been hitting from there all day. 3 of her points from the foul line. Atmore comes back in as McCalla goes out for Morgan State. Shepard at the line. with a 2-point lead. Now it's 3. 49-46 as Shepherd hits the first. Shepherd with a dozen on the day. Misses the second shot. Miller's there for the rebound. 3-point difference with 5.5 to go. Pass down to the left side to Sanchez Oliver. She'll bring it back out toward the middle. Work back toward the bench. Maraney moving around. They'll get it back to Law, top of the key. Janasia Law looks, top of the key, looks for three, off the back of the rim. Loose ball, who's going to get it? And it's going to be Hornets ball as Adiah Brisker managed to grab it, but then bounced the ball on the backcourt line, or the baseline. So Maraney to inbound it here, with 5:12 left to play. Pass into Miller. Miller tried to pass it inside. It was slapped away by Shepherd and stolen by Morgan State. Pass to Shepherd underneath. She put it in for the basket. 51-46. 5-point difference here. Sanchez Oliver tried to pass it inside. It was tipped back into her hands, and she cleared it out to Janasia Law as the defense closed on her. Maraney right side. Sees a little bit of an opening, steps up, takes the shot, comes off the rim right to Morgan State. And it's Brisker who brings it down. Brisker gives it off to Henson. Henson goes right side to Atmore. Now they'll bring it back over to the left side to Brisker. Brisker sends it back to Atmore on the right side. They look inside. Shot by Shepherd off the front of the rim. Hornets get the ball. Sanchez Oliver takes it, 4:15 left in the game. Sanchez Oliver all the way down, takes it in, and her shot is blocked by Charlene Shepherd, who knocks it out of bounds. And we have a break in the action with 4:11 left in regulation here. It's a 5-point lead for Morgan State, 51-46. Putting to you an HBCU. We're HSRN.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Sodell Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Sodell Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Sodell Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Holmes, stroke clinical nurse specialist at Bay Health, chair of the Delaware Stroke System of Care Committee, and board president of the Delaware American Heart and Stroke Association. I am also a proud DSU alumna. Stroke disproportionately affects African Americans. I am driven to educate my community regarding the prevention and/or control of risk factors such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity. I'm Kimberly Holmes, and I'm here for our Hornets.
Plenty of time left in the game to see what happens next. What happens now is they inbound it to Unique Miller, who gets it to Janasia Law in front of the bench. She sends it down in the left corner to Maraney, shooting for three, missing. Robinson's there for the follow-up on the other side of the hoop. It came down to her, and she put it back for the 2 points. 51-48. It's Brisker for Morgan State. Getting over to Atmore. Atmore trying to work into the foul circle. Jumper, got it. Atmore with a dozen on the day. 53-48 is the score now. Back to that 5-point game now. The clock starting to work in Morgan State's favor as we get down to 3.5 to go. Law looks inside. Tries to go around Atmore. Takes it to the right side. Sanchez Oliver, they'll work it back as Law steps back outside the arc and hits. They're going to give her two. She thought she had stepped back far enough, but the officials say nope, foot on the line, 53-50. And Morgan State now with Atmore holding the ball, sending it out to Shepard, top of the key. They'll work it into the lane. Spin move, off the mark on the shot by Ponder. The ball, nobody could control it. Touched last by Delaware State. I thought they might get Ponder for an extra step as she made the move into the basket. But no call. Down to 2:53 left in regulation here. Just a 3-point lead for Morgan State. Atmore to inbound it. Clean pass in to McCullough. Now they'll get it to Brisker at the top of the key. Working to the right side to Henson. Henson steps inside on the right side. Now pulls back out, gets it back out to Brisker. They'll work it into Shepard. Out to Brisker again. Shot for three. Comes high off the rim. Shepard's there for the loose ball. Her shot off the mark, but it's McCullough who grabs the loose ball on the left side, and they'll clear it back out. Down now to 2:20 left in the game. Down in front of the bench. Atmore sends it out to Henson. We'll work it around to the left side. Brisker to the left side of the lane, puts it up off the rim, doesn't go, and the Hornets grab the loose ball rebound. Down by 3 with 2 minutes to play. And E.C. Hill says, I want a timeout here. Good time to call it. Get the timeout here. Get some things set up as they go into the final 2 minutes of the game. And it's exactly 2 minutes showing on the clock right now. E.C. Hill pulling out all the stops to try to get the first win of the season here this afternoon at home in the final home game of the season. Still 2 games left for each of the teams, the women and the men. Monday night will be at Coppin State, and next Thursday night will be down at Princess Anne in Maryland against the University of Maryland Eastern Shore here on HSRN. But we have to get through today first. With 2 minutes left in this one. It's been a great 38 minutes so far in this contest. The Hornets came out to play today. See what they're able to do here. As Marini set to inbound it, gets it into Sanchez Oliver. Hornets down 2 players from when they started. Damoni Jackson and Mazzani Johnson ejected for coming off the bench during an altercation. Drive to the basket by Sanchez Oliver, off the glass and good. Her first basket of the day comes at the perfect time. She got fouled. She'll be able to tie the game up here. E.C. Hill very excited. She got up too far at the scorer's table to talk to her team. The officials told her, you got to step back there. Henson now with her 3rd foul of the game. That's the 5th team foul by Morgan State. And it sends Siani Sanchez Oliver to the line. On the season, 58% from the stripe. A chance here to take that average up just a bit. She misses off the back of the rim. Hornets down by 1, 53-52. Now Morgan State will slow it down as Atmore plays catch with McCullough. And they'll work it around almost like a Globetrotters routine. Just passing the ball off, eating up clock here on Delaware State. They go inside to Shepard. Shepard gets tied up now, steps in front of the line, puts it up and in. Back to a 3-point lead for Morgan State, 55-52. Hornets will bring it down. Sanchez Oliver. 1 minute and 15 to go. To Marini. Marini top of the key, out to Sanchez Oliver in front of the bench. Hornets have plenty of time here. Sanchez Oliver drives inside, sends it to Law down in the right corner. She'll bring it into the lane. Left-handed layup is good, and she'll go to the line. Janasia Law challenging the big ones inside and winning. 50. Jayla Atmore getting the 3rd foul, but more important than that, Janasia Law goes to the line to try to tie it up with 1 minute and 1 left. Law having a terrific game here today, hitting that one, 21 points for Janasia Law on the afternoon. Law's season high, 17 before today, with 21 here. Now we're down to 45 seconds left in regulation and tied at 55. Morgan State working it. Atmore tries to pitch it inside. Ball batted away. Hornets grab it. Sanchez Oliver slips it over to Janasia Law. Jump ball. Possession. Delaware State with 33.2 seconds left in the game. The crowd comes alive here. They anticipate an opportunity for the Lady Hornets to get their first win of the season in the final home game. We're tied at 55 with 33.2 seconds left on the clock. So there's a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Hornets can take it down as far as they want, but they will have to shoot. Or maybe the strategy will be to let the shot clock run out. If they can't get a shot, go to overtime. I can't see that happening. Because if you can win it in regulation, you want to do that. Overtime means another opportunity for the other team. So, both teams at the bench here on a 30-second timeout before we get into the final 33 seconds of the game. And at the end of this one, we're going to give you a name, and that'll be our 10-alarm fire player of the game, presented by the Little Creek Fire Company. I don't think I have to think real hard about this one. I'm not going to give you the name now, but I'll bet you could guess at it if you really thought about it, who our 10-alarm fire player of the game is going to be here today. My decision is made. Morgan State will have the ball as we come back to action here. Atmore will inbound it. Atmore talking to the official. Nope, it'll be Hornets ball. That's right. They got the ball on the possession. Rainey to toss it in. Gets it into Unique Miller. They try to tie Miller up along the side. She gets it off to Janasia Law, the ball handler. That's a great decision by Miller. Law sends it inside to Miller. Miller drives into the paint. Sends it back outside to Marini. Now to Law out on the wing of the logo. 15 seconds left. Law looks inside. We have a collision and a foul. Who are they going to call it on? It's going to be on Adiah Brisker. Stops the clock with 13 seconds left. That is the team's 5th foul in this quarter. And it's going to send Siani Sanchez Oliver to the foul line for Delaware State to try to break the tie. 13 seconds left in regulation. And the tension, the Hornets on the bench, who are not in the game, feeling it and hoping Sanchez Oliver can pull it out here for Delaware State. They take the lead with 13 seconds left as Oliver hits the first. This second one, so important here. Puts it in, 57-55, Delaware State ahead. Timeout for Morgan State with 13 seconds left on the clock. In regulation, Delaware State takes a 2-point lead at the line from Siani Sanchez Oliver. Morgan State using their second timeout. Both teams down to 1, and I don't think either team will want to call one, but they have it if they need it with 13 seconds. Delaware State led through a good portion of the first quarter into the second quarter as well. Then Morgan State took over the lead for a good amount of the time, but here in the fourth quarter, these Hornets are so hungry for a win today. Let's see who they'll bring out here. They've got the big ones out there. Unique Miller, Brazier Robinson, Alexis Marini, Janasia Law, and Siani Sanchez Oliver on the floor for Delaware State. As we come down to the final 10 seconds, clock running. Left side, drive inside by Henson, puts it up, misses. Follow up by Shepard is good. And that'll tie it at 57. The Hornets will use the timeout here. Down to 3 seconds left. Now what that means is they will inbound the ball not from the baseline down there, but further up the floor. So that's a good timeout that moves the ball up the floor that they can get it in with 3.7 seconds and maybe get a shot off here to win. But we're tied at 57 in regulation, 3.7 seconds left. So with the timeout, rather than have the bring the ball the length of the court, they pretty much get it about half court on the inbound. So that's a good timeout. Moves the ball up the court for Delaware State. Who do you want to have shoot it here? Where can you get the ball? Going to be tough to get the ball inside in 3 seconds. That's a couple of passes. See what they're able to do here. No substitution there. Mulroney will inbound the ball for the Hornets. Both teams ready to go here. Mulroney just about at the Hornets bench to throw the ball inbounds. And we're going to start the play here. Mulroney to get it in, needs to get it in. They don't want to turn it over. Gets it into Law. Law baseline jumper goes up top of the backboard. We're going to go to overtime. We're going to go to overtime. Tied at 57, Delaware State and Morgan State. So stay with us. Overtime coming up here. Let's get a quick break. Putting the U in HBCU. We're HSRN.
Calling all Hornets fans. Be sure to follow Bay Health on social media. Find us on Facebook at Bay Health, on Twitter at Bay Health DE, on Instagram at Bay Health. You can find us on TikTok and on LinkedIn. Bay Health. We're here for our Hornets.
Hey Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
It just delays for about 5 minutes or more, actual time, more, for us to name the player of the game, the 10-alarm fire player of the game, presented by the Little Creek Fire Company. Pretty much already decided who that's going to be, unless something really odd happens to change our minds here in this 5-minute overtime period. We talked about the stamina of this team and how many times we've had players who had to play 40 minutes. If anything, these players for Delaware State are conditioned here. They've had time off since Monday, had time to rest. But they're ready. Their stamina is up. They're conditioned here for extra time. When you play 40 minutes in a game and you get a substitution in this one, here's the jump ball for the overtime, controlled by Morgan State. And it'll be Atmore to take it down on the left side. Gives it off to Brisker, back to Atmore. Now they'll work it around into the middle to Henson. Henson goes right side to McCullough. They'll work it back down in the left corner to Brisker. Brisker shooting for three, too strong, went off the side of the rim and out of bounds. And a foul called on Delaware State on the rebound attempt, trying to get that ball. Alexis Mulroney called for her third personal. Now they're going to give it to Fraser Robinson. PA announcer had it wrong, corrected it. Robinson with her third. And Hornets with the ball. Pass to Sienna Sanchez-Oliver across center court now. First possession here of this overtime period for Delaware State. Sanchez-Oliver Fades to the left side. They're trying to work people inside. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sanchez Oliver pulls up. Looks. Cross court. Maraney for three. It's good. Hornets go in front. 60-57. What a time for a three from Alexis Maraney. As we're now a minute and 10 seconds into the overtime. Atmore holding the ball. Cross court to Henson. Henson, her pass batted away by Law, but Henson gets it back. Henson now working. 5 seconds on the shot clock as Henson comes across. She gets tripped and goes down. And this will be a foul on on Janasia Law. That's her first personal here. Stopping the clock, 3:36 left in the overtime period. Into Henson. Henson moves forward, sends it over to Atmore. Atmore goes cross court to Brisker to the right side, or McCalla rather. They get it to Atmore, and she just steps inside and hits a jumper for two. 60-59. Hornets in front by one. 3:15 left in the overtime. Maraney, who hit the big three for Delaware State, gets it to Unique Miller. She puts it up, rolls it around the rim, and it won't fall for Miller. She has 6 points on the day. 3 minutes to go now. And Morgan State looking to take the lead on this possession. To Brisker. Inside. Stolen from Shepard. Sanchez Oliver, 1-on-2. Off the glass. It's good. Hornets go in front by three, 62-59. Quick steal by Sanchez Oliver as Shepard got a little bit sloppy on the ball handling there. 2:31 left as the whistle blows. And Hornets are going to get a substitution, and Sanchez Oliver limping. She has her left knee that's been giving her trouble all season. It's heavily taped. She's limping to the bench. So they get the substitution for the injury as Rebecca Twine comes into the game for the Hornets with 2.5 to go in overtime. And a lead of one, 62-61. Twine grabs the loose ball after the shot. Hornets get possession. Good move by Rebecca Twine, who just came into the game. Here's Law driving inside, has to pull up, doesn't have a shot, sends it out to Maraney. Maraney now in front of the bench, looks inside. 6 seconds on the shot clock. She penetrates the lane, pulls up awkwardly, gets a shot, comes off the rim, tries to send it back in as she goes out of bounds, and it's stolen by Morgan State. On the steal, Janiyah Henson, and that's her first basket of the game. Morgan State goes back in front, 63-62. A minute and 35 to play in our overtime period. It's Maraney on the left side with the ball for Delaware State. Sanchez Oliver looking to come into the game at the next opportunity. Lob pass inside, trying to get it to Unique Miller. And just too high, but as she went up for it, Charlene Shepard fouled her from behind. That's the 6th team foul now here for Morgan State as they don't zero out the fouls from the fourth quarter. Unique Miller will go to the line to shoot two and try to put the Hornets back in front here. 1:20 left in the overtime. Unique Miller drops the first one in. And we're still tied at 63. Miller now here with the second shot. Rolls it around the rim, won't go. We're tied at 63 as Shepard gets the rebound for the Bears. It'll be Henson to bring it down. Crosses the logo at center court. Works to the right side to Atmore in the middle. Left side now to McCalla. McCalla shooting for three. Missing. Follow up. Gets dropped in by Brisker. 2-point lead here for Morgan State with a minute to go. 65-63. They're not going to make it easy for Marini to bring it down court. A bump, no call. Marini out at the logo. Now Marini works to the right side. Drives inside, right side of the lane. Shot misses. Loose ball. See who can get it. Law hustles after it. She'll go to the floor. Jump ball. And it will be Hornets ball. Put 20 seconds on the shot clock. 32.1 left in the overtime period. And the Hornets going to use a timeout here. 30-second timeout as they want to see what they can do. They're down by 2 here with 32 seconds left. Kind of reminds you of where we were in the regulation with about 32 seconds left. And Alexis Marini hit a 3 to tie the game. See what the Hornets are able to do here. One thing Morgan State does not want to do is foul one of the Hornets in the act of shooting. If the ball goes in, then you've got the three-point opportunity. And the missed foul shots become important for both teams. As on that last trip to the line, Unique Miller missing the second one could have pulled the Hornets within 1, and a 2-point basket would put them in front. Well, that's in the past. So here we are with the Hornets ready to inbound the ball. 32.1 seconds left in the overtime. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Marini gets it into Unique Miller. Morgan State tried to steal the inbound pass. Miller held on to it, got it off to Janasia Law. She drives the lane, doesn't go, and it'll be Shepard on the rebound, and a foul by Delaware State. And E.C. Hill asking what the call is here. Haven't gotten an indication of who committed the foul. No foul. I guess they called Delaware State for traveling in the backcourt as they came out. Henson with the ball. 17 and a half seconds left in the overtime. Hornets will commit the foul. Janasia Law commits the foul to force Janiah Henson to go to the foul line for Morgan State. Henson, 81% from the line on the season. Her first trip to the line today. Now the officials making sure that the time is correct before play resumes. Going over to the scorer's table. And I'm wondering now if they're saying, no, it wasn't 23 who committed the foul. Only the second for Janasia Law if it was her. Now the officials are satisfied. They'll come back out here. They'll give the ball to Janiah Henson. A junior from Baltimore. Had 13 points against Delaware State back on February 16th. Only 2 here today. That's 3 as she makes the first. A 3-point lead for Morgan State. Henson's second shot is good. It's a 4-point lead. Now the Bears call a timeout with a 4-point lead, 67-63, and the Hornets will get the ball with 17 and a half seconds left to play. What they could hope for here, and it's not out of the realm of possibility, we saw it in a men's game earlier in the season, is a shot for 3 that goes in and the shooter fouled in the act of shooting to make it a 4-point play. If they get 2, then they're going to have to steal an inbound pass from Morgan State and try to convert it. Not a lot of time left here in the overtime. But what a fight from this Delaware State women's team this afternoon. The tension was visible on the Hornets bench as we came down to the end of the fourth quarter. Hornets to inbound it here. Get it into Unique Miller. She gives it back to Alexis Maraney. They bring it down quickly. They don't want to use up much clock here. Maraney losing the ball inside, jump ball. This will go to Morgan State. Oh, what a bad break. As Maraney tried to take it into the lane, they closed up on her. The ball got in between her feet, and she lost it to Morgan State. Now the Bears call timeout with 9.6 seconds left in the overtime. 4-point lead here for Morgan State. Their concern right here is not scoring anymore, but they just want to make sure they keep possession of this ball. How can they work it around that Delaware State can't take it away and take it down court and do something drastic, fantastic with it? Great effort here by the Hornet women this afternoon as they give Morgan State all they can handle and force overtime in this game. Can they pull something off here in the last 9.6 seconds? As the Bears lead at 67-63. It'll be inbounded from Morgan State's side of the court. McCullough to send it in for Morgan State. And she gets it in cleanly to Brisker. Brisker's going to dribble around, send it back out to Henson. Down to 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's it. Morgan State, whoop, the Hornets are going to foul with 0.2 of a second left on the clock. Alexis Maraney committing the foul, but that won't even give the Hornets time to do anything when they get the ball back. As their effort, all of their effort here this afternoon, as it goes into overtime, and that's where you really don't want to have things happen, but they did. McCullough with the shot in overtime to make it a 5-point game, and now we know what the outcome's going to be. We just don't know the final score. McCullough shooting her second, makes that one go 69-63. And McCullough with 6 points on the day, and that's it. In overtime, the Hornets unable to pull this one out, 69-63. But what a terrific effort by the Delaware State women here this afternoon as they forced Morgan State to overtime. Had the folks in the crowd thinking they might see the win here in this final home game of the season. The final home game for the seniors on this team as well. Just a tough opportunity here for the Delaware State women as they could not pull it out against Morgan State.